Have you ever sworn that something happened and then you found out that it actually didn't? The Mandela effect. There's a name for that. Once you fall down this rabbit hole, it's a trip. It's interesting. So, the term, I believe, was originally coined by someone named Fiona Broome after she and a ton of other people distinctly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 80s. The problem is he didn't. He lived into the 2000s. He died in 2013. So why do so many people remember a completely different version of history? This is the collective memory glitch that we call the Mandela effect, when large groups of people remember something that just objectively didn't happen, or didn't happen the way that they remember it. A classic example of this is mirror, mirror on the wall, except that is not the line. It is magic mirror on the wall. But millions upon millions of people remember it as mirror, mirror on the wall, including myself. And this is what we all quote, right? It's pretty interesting. Human memory is not like a recording. It's editable, like a Wikipedia page. It's collaborative. And the edits can be a little bit messy over time. Once enough people repeat the same false version, it will become the truth by social osmosis. And, there's even a specific term for this, which is confabulation, when your brain fills in memory gaps with information that feels true but isn't. So you'll argue it to the death because it feels real. It feels like a fact. Some people take this further. They believe that the Mandela is proof that we're jumping timelines or experiencing glitches in the matrix. I am not here to argue about simulation theory. That is not something I am an expert on in any way. So I don't know if it's neuroscience or the multiverse, but it is interesting that we really can't trust our memories as much as we think. One study found that people can form entirely false memories of events that never happened at all with just a little bit of social suggestion. It's like you being convinced that you got lost in a mall as a kid when you didn't. That's possible. It's possible for you to create that false memory. Especially when somebody, a trusted person in a position of power or a trusted adult, someone you believe knows more than you, tells you that it is true, right? And we tend to believe people we think are smarter than us or know more than us. So be a little gentler with yourself and others when your memories don't align. It doesn't always mean that someone's lying or even gaslighting. It just may be a Mandela effect moment in real life. And, what we share, our memes, our quotes, our pop culture, our videos, it just doesn't just shape what we think, but how we remember things happening. So what is something that you swear or used to swear was true, but then you learned it isn't? Like, what are your Mandela effect examples? I want to hear them.